Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Hiddenheightsfarm. So me and Rachel was coming out on this nice beautiful weekend to get a lot of work done with our new backhoe here, and we come out to the pasture to get some dirt to fill around the barn, and we noticed that some of our fence is looking weird. So we come on out here, and as you can see, look at this. These posts are pretty much sitting on top of the ground. This thing is some heavy concrete with some thick steel post. And it looks like some of our neighbors have been doing donuts and stuff like that up here. And you can see some tail lights
here,
broken.
Over here's a bunch.
So
here.
Yeah. So we got a big mess. We got a lot of work to do. So now I had to call the sheriff because I don't know what you do in this type of situation. We've never been through this before. But nobody came and knocked on our door and told us that it happened, or they tore up our fence.
I mean, did they not think we were going to notice our cement all the way out of the ground?
Yeah. So anyways, we've already called the sheriff, and we're waiting for them to get here. So as soon as they get here, we'll kind of keep you guys updated. This is very, very aggravating. So
yes, we work super hard on our farm. We both work full time, and we do this in every spare minute. It's frustrating that somebody did this damage and didn't even have the decency to come knock on our door and say, hey, look, you know, we may have handled it a different way and not called the sheriff.
Right.
If they would have come and been decent human beings and told us that they damaged our property.
Right, because now we can't even keep our livestock or our dogs in here. You can see there's a big gap under the fence.
And look.
And it's all torn up. It's going to have to be completely redone.
Look how bent this steel post is.
I don't know if they can see it or not.
There is a huge...
Look at that. That's stick weld steel pipe, and it is totally bent. And you guys can see the donuts and stuff they're doing back here on their side. And we're not ones to cause drama, but when something like this happens and you don't own up to it, or you don't come and tell us, that's very disrespectful. So we're going to take care of it one way or the other.
And we trust our sheriff's department.
Yeah.
They do a great job. So
they should be here in a minute, and we'll let you guys know what happens.
There's Mesa County Sheriff.
You can see some of the red tail lights and stuff back on this side. Get out of there. Hey guys, so the sheriff's deputy just left here. He came and looked at the damage and took our statements, I guess you could say, and he picked up a little bit of evidence because there is tail lights broken on our side of the property. And before, we don't want to press criminal charges or anything like that, so he's going to go talk to them and see what they have to say. But we definitely want them to own up to this and at least offer to pay for the damages and for it to be fixed, because like you guys know, this is part of our life, and we got to put our goats in here. And right now, you seen the gap underneath the fence. That ain't going to work. Daisy can get right out underneath there right now as well. So it's something that we got to get fixed pretty quick. So in the meantime, I'll probably have to put a panel up across there or something just to keep predators and varmints and other dogs and all that from getting underneath the fence and killing our livestock. So this is something that's very frustrating. And we were raised, if you make a mistake, own up to it at least. Be honest. And just keep things right for everybody. Don't cause problems. Because everybody messes up, but at least own up to it. So guys, sorry about this rant video, but man, it's a good thing I had a lot to do around here today because I'm pretty hot. I'm pretty frustrated with all this. You know, we're not ones to usually sit and gripe about stuff, but when you tear something up at my house and you don't even tell us about it, that's pretty bad. We did what we could to get the fence temporarily fixed for now. It's still not fixed. There's still a big gap under it, so I need to get some cattle panels or something to put across there on the bottom for now. But that's not really the big concern. You know, right now all our goats are having babies, so we got them on our small pasture. So right now it's fine, they can stay over here, but I got to start getting these brush piles cleaned up, and as soon as I do, I was wanting to put the goats back over here because it's going to be spring in no time, and there's going to be a lot of good green grass and all these leaves and all this stuff that they're going to be wanting to eat. And they got the babies on their sides now, so it's going to be vital for them to get back over there and get the nutrients and everything they need, and our big ponds over there as well. So with that being said, is the sheriff came out, sheriff deputy came out. He went over and looked at the fence, took some pictures, and he says, yeah, that's definitely the vehicle that did it. I'll go knock on the door, see if they want to talk about it. You know, living out here in the country, people can go outside, they can shoot guns, they can rev their truck up as loud as they want to in the middle of the night. It's no big deal. There's no laws on that. You can shoot a 50 cal. You can shoot all kinds of freedom sticks and stuff like that. You know, as the sheriff deputy said, there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you're disturbing the peace, making noise is not considered that. So that's not what I'm worried about. You know, growing up, I made a lot of mistakes, but if you own up to them, be honest, usually it works out for the best. And I'm really upset that these neighbors of ours would do this in the first place. I actually just got done flying the drone all around their house. I got their license plate number of the vehicle. The sheriff deputy couldn't tell me who the actual vehicle is registered to, but I got a lot of drone footage and this video footage of all the busted red taillights laying on the ground. And then I verified it with the vehicle. They have their passenger side rear taillight is all busted out as well, and you can tell the other one that's still there is all red, so it's not hard to figure out. So anyways, what do you do now? I mean, what do we got? Probably, I just redid that fence this last summer. It's just a lot of work, and this was our weekend to be off and to enjoy it. We got some sunshine, got the day off, we're healthy, no one's sick, so we were going to try to get a lot of work done around the place today, which we did. We didn't let it, you know, kill our attitude or anything else like that. We got a lot done, a lot of stuff that needed to be done. We got all around the barn filled in where the rain was leaking and all that. Got the hay put out and new straw put in the both barns for all the goats and all the babies. But I'm just super furious about this fence being torn up. I have not went over and talked to the neighbors myself. The sheriff deputy said they were not home. And what do? I mean, if you go over there and you talk to someone and they get upset that you're saying, hey, you tore my fence up. No, I mean, what if they say, no, we didn't? I mean, what do? I think I did the right thing by calling the sheriff department. I mean, are we expected to just pay for the fence and fix it ourselves, or should they be liable for it? Because you can tell they clearly were in a vehicle doing donuts in their backyard, which I don't understand, and they tore our fence up pretty bad. And anywhere you have an H-brace, which is a place that, say you got a long stretch of fence, and you need to stretch like 330 foot rolls of fence. Well, in this case, we put an H-brace in between, which that's a steel post that looks like an H. You bury each post down of the H in concrete and set it, and then you stretch your fence to that, and it kind of keeps it tight in the middle because it's such a long run. Well, now that freaking H-brace is setting on top of the ground. I don't even know how it's standing upright, but it is. So I'm gonna have to pay somebody to come in, weld all new H-brace, set it in the ground, concrete it, and then re-stretch the fence and fix a couple of T-posts. They can't reuse the H-brace that's there. It's all busted and bent really bad now, so that's out of it. I did take the new tractor and I tried to put all the weight I could on the post, put it back together. That didn't work. It would only go so far in the ground and it just pops right back up because there's no concrete in there holding it up. The life. So life, sometimes you want to get mad and give up. You want to get mad and get even sometimes too, but that's not the right thing to do. Like I said earlier, everybody makes mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes, but like I said as well, own up to them. You know, if someone were to say, hey, I was playing in my backyard doing donuts in this truck. For whatever reason, I tore your fence up on accident, but I'll help you fix it and I'll pay for it. Okay, no big deal. It happens. I understand. You know, does it make me happy? No. But does that mean you're a decent person for society to come and say, hey, I tore your fence up? Or is it better to tuck your tail and run and hope that nobody ever notices it? No, that's not the way to live, guys. I don't know how people can live day to day with stuff like that on their conscience, I guess. I don't know. It's not the way I am anyways. I'm not perfect by no means, but Rachel's pretty upset. I'm upset, and it is what it is. I mean, we got to get it fixed, and hopefully something will come out of the sheriff deputy trying to contact them. He's still going to try to make contact with them, and maybe after they see that we did call the law, maybe they will say, hey, let's go offer to pay for it. I don't know. You just don't know. I really doubt that'll happen. I don't know anything about civil cases. Never had to do that, a civil lawsuit or anything like that at all. I don't know. The sheriff's department said we could press criminal charges, but what does that prove? It doesn't pay for our fence, and then they get criminal charges on them. I don't want to go that route for sure. So I don't know. We might end up doing the civil suit thing. I'm gonna have to figure out how much damage is actually done money wise, and maybe get a quote. And I guess I might have to talk to an attorney. I don't know anything about this stuff. Just wanted to kind of vlog this and share with you guys farm life. Not even farm life. This can happen to anybody. If you live in the city, somebody runs a stoplight or not paying attention and runs into a dead-end road and runs through your fence, I mean, tears it up and leaves. What do? We got cameras on our house. I have not viewed the footage. This is probably a good 200, 300 yards from our house, but if I go back and watch the recording of the video, it should pick up. It should show something. I'm just gonna have to stay busy because I have noticed I'm gonna have to stay busy searching for it, because I've noticed a couple days after work this week that they've been in that truck making a lot of noise. I had no idea what they were doing over there, because it's on, like I said, 300-400 yards from here, but I could hear it. So anyways, guys, it is what it is. Moral of the story is, a lot more people would appreciate if people were honest with you about stuff than hoping that nobody notices and it goes unnoticed. Just trying to get a message out there. You know, if you do make a mistake, if you mess up, just own up to it. I promise you the circumstances will be better than if you just lie about it and don't tell anyone. So guys, I'm gonna get off here. Still got a few things to do before the sun goes down. I gotta go check on these baby goats. Say a prayer for us, just that things go well. And I'll keep you guys updated on what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't heard back from the sheriff department. So until next time, we'll see you guys later.